So this morning on our big conversation, we're touching base on a very, very interesting conversation that has got to do with maneuvering this music ecosystem as a fresh, brand new artist, pushing your craft up. Now, we've had in times past, we've spoken heavily about stakeholders. That in recent time, the name or the description of gatekeepers has come up as well. Describing persons who hold certain influential positions in the ecosystem, who can do the pull or the push or can even prevent you sometimes from even getting your craft through. Also, some of these the digital service platforms, we call them the DSPs. In times past, again, we've spoken about how sometimes the algorithm might or may favor some artists who are giants in the game, or even who is probably even paying the most. Now, even with DJs as well, back in the time, the conversations around payola, you might say, was very heavy on the lips of the industry, where they say if you don't have money to pay a DJ, you can't get your music onto certain radio or TV airwaves. But is the conversation the same? Now that we've entered the digital era, of course, it presents its own new challenges. Is it still the same? How difficult or easy it is for us to, or for new music to make its way, the music and the artist to make its way or her way onto the global space? And this morning, aside the in-house guests, of course, we've got Jason and my line friend Kojo Trip here, together with Lenny and Serial. We also have Nemesis, right? And
Nemisis Loso, yeah.
Yes, and the man Kojo Vypa as well, joining us via Zoom for the very interesting conversations. As also they are artists pushing their craft as indie artists, right? Yes, as indie artists pushing their craft. They are making the waves. I'm very sure there's no limit to this game as well. So everyone will always want to wish for more. But let me just get them first online to touch base with them real quick before I come in-house into studio for us to also have this conversation as well. Gentlemen, wherever you are in the part of the world, good morning. How are you doing?
Everything nice here, big man.
No, it'd be me for
pleasure meeting you and you and all your panel.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Truly appreciative of the short notice, but you still pulled through for us. Is my name's visual frozen, or is a picture that is? Oh, okay, yeah. Now we have motion there. Yeah, bro. Good morning, Charlie. How be? Might have to unmute your mic.
All correct, my boss. Yes, everything nice and blessed.
It be so. Charlie, thanks for joining us on such short notice, but the conversation demands that it must be had. So, as real as it gets, as open and honest as we can be, we need to lay the cards on the table and then see how best we can learn from some of these things, these experiences that you're also going through in 2025 as we speak it. So, maybe let me start off with you, Kojo, as well. In your come up, just give us a bit of a background to the accessibility to gatekeepers, stakeholders, as well as putting your music, and the same question goes to you, Nemesis, as well, as putting your music, in the forefront for people to hear. What have been some of the realistic engagements you've had? People have said, teammates have contributed or decontributed to making it possible for you or not possible for you to be where you are.
Well, could you ever go first and I won't go first?
Okay.
Yeah, listen, let's hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I can say, all factors are involved, both the negative and positive are involved, and even the America can be then times I think as far back as 10 years, 15 years back, no, radio na would your payola na the way and bigger and giant in the music scene and artists exposure na don't know when hello.
Wambonium, exactly. Yeah. Here with you.
Yeah. Wambonium na di. Sisha, so I had a DSPs na I don't know. Sisha, so not to me. That is how I see it. Because okay, let's say if someone like Sarkodie has released the music and it's a hip hop song and I've released the music. No playlist and no very easy as an I'm my page for playlist and that. So me, I can say more or less, it's the same thing. Or yeah, but it's the same thing. I think the DSPs or the Spotify's and the Apple Music too, they are doing business. They want people to come to their space or their page. So the money I don't know why they a business. The thing to it's business. Yeah. So difference can see be our them.
Still the same struggle. Cyril, I'll ask you a question on this business convo that he's raised. But Vypa, let me hear from you as well on this, and what your take is on. I mean, it looks like it is the same, but the question is it really the same, or did an era present a much easier means of promoting your music? Maybe when it was just DJ, go to DJ, pay your money, and you are almost guaranteed there. The song will be jammed, as opposed to the DSPs and their preference on positioning highly popular and commercial artists first on the playlist so that people can enjoy that before yours starts making its way. But let me hear from you as well.
Okay, I mean, I would say this is very debatable point. Yeah, because like those days, if we are to talk about those days when you release a song, maybe I think they were having maybe some 5 or I don't know the number. I can't be objective on the number, but some people that you take the song to for them to send it here, promote it, sell the CDs and all that. Yeah, I would say right now it's better. Yeah, right now it's better, but all the same difficult to. It's a league. I would say it's a league of active and hard work and no laziness. If you be lazy for just a second, it no good work for you. It'd be very. I'll go for right now. I would say because those days, like how many artists that we can even like mention of as compared to now. Somebody can do maybe
Vypa, I think your
song, maybe do a viral video and so as for me, I'll say
okay.
Hello?
Your line
Can you
was,
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But let me ask you a question based on what you just said, and I'd like to hear Nemesis on this as well. So, don't you think that this day and age has presented the opportunity for just anybody to get a level, equal playing field? So, because of that, now there are so many artists that the consumer has too many choices to listen to, and that in itself becomes a problem for quality music to be heard.
Yes, please.
That is it.
Okay, I know if you can take a go at it, but
continue.
I think Nemesis, let's hear from you.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. Loso go.
Yeah, Loso, you take it.
Monster, Mama Kase. Bossman, you see, as she said, no, that is how it is. The music scene has been saturated. Since your friend, I wait, what she said. But to studio na about probably since you are known in the entertainment space, why you like it will be easy for you to be on playlist than we the burden artists like why that may vibe promenade, so me I think this is either or more of a business and popularity contest why they say let's say minya bars na do social media, let's say TikTok, Facebook na they not releasing jumps here, the probability say DSPs no what page the monjum no like what about one playlist to do and independent creators what about one playlist to do or easy sen yan friend yan bad artist no take off once what them go for one playlist to no obeti so okay what the J full with the a playlist you do, they will subscribe to the playlist. Into moon the either or more still either the more Payola radio Payola time now. This time, or more or less the same, but why this time around, why digital? Even the first, no either a physical, unless you submit your song to the radio station. I know, but this is why digital.
Okay, so hold up.
I see it to be more or less the same.
So you see, okay, same there. So we have in politics, for example, different governments come in, and then you see infrastructure developments in roads, now the hospital, schools, all of that. From let's say as far back as 20 years till today, 2000 and let's say 4 till now 2025, have you guys seen any major developments or changes in a Ghanaian music scene which makes it much better or worse, if I can call it, in terms of looking for new artists? Now, this is a very important convo because, we are not able to generate a lot of new artists. So there's a heavy concentration on just very few. Until when you hear of show, the show come up, only some particular names you hear all the time. Award schemes, only some particular names all the time. Artist of the year, only some particular names all the time. And all those things. So yeah, Lenny.
I think that we are rather able to generate a lot of new artists, but we are only fixated on a few big names because there are so many new artists that come into the space a lot. I'm only saying it because you said we are not able to generate new artists. They are there, but it's just that we are stuck on the big names that we've known,
but these artists, but in times past as well, there've been a lot of artists. They've been there plenty. I mean, if I take you back to Hash Studios and they open the door for music to be played and you see the number of rappers that'll be out there, there'll be plenty, and they all have produced songs, recorded songs. The only difference is
that's what I'm saying. I'm only saying it because you said we are not able to generate a lot of new artists.
No, I mean in reference to artists that have reached that popular the level that to say that, look, when you mention a plethora of Ghanaian artists, you have like some 20 current buzzing names. Like in times past, if you're talking about popular artists, and I mean the guys they know it. You mention some artists that are fortunate to have reached a certain pedestal. I don't think you can count more than 7. You understand?
So we are not able to grow and sustain the new artists. Is that what you mean? Or successful artists?
Okay, 01.
Yeah, guys, stay on the call with me, please.
I think in the past when we had traditional methods of distributing and working out of artists, we had a hierarchy system that was compounding on the artist. So you can have an artist like Obrafo who would be relevant enough to meet an artist like an EL without neither one of them falling off.
Yeah.
Right? But with the digital music space, it's become cyclic, where every 2 years there's a whole new crop of artists, because the ease of access or ease of entry is so big that the number of artists that are coming through are also moving out at that same saturation. Yes, in that same speed. So like I always make this example, the people who were hot in 2019, how many of them are hot today? They've totally disappeared, gone. The list of artists who are relevant or big today, 2025, June 3rd.
Loso and Vypa, do I have you on the line? Are you hearing Cyril?
June 3rd, 2018.
Yeah, I'm
2019. Two different people, two different sets of people. And that just tells you that the industry lacks the foundation to sustain you. So you come for a season or a period, and because you have ease of promotion or relatively easier promotion, relatively easier production, social media is there for amplification. You don't have those stringent systems that build you as a complete artist with a timeless foundation. You are seasonal, and if you are unable to sustain multiple seasons, you will not become a permanent fixture in the industry.
I'd like to pick the opinion on what Cyril has just shared. Loso and Vypa, if understanding, do we have good foundations, or in your camp, do you feel you have good foundations to make you last various seasons? Any of you can take it.
With what my boss Cyril said, it's true. It's vividly true, because let's say let me take an artist like Shatawali or or Kenata or Sako there. You know, they had this fan base pushing them. Why the digital artists there, they are more focused on why the social media promo now. They don't want know why the traditional, you know, why the groundwork, you know, and sana what about the social media age, you know. So why the two sides are combined. If I am understanding that, so that one they are base no very solid compared to the why the Sisha how why the digital marketing or you know Sisha why the most of the times you know people forgo radio interviews. They are more focused on podcast now, because that is what is there now. What matters.
Yeah, I get
so
you.
Why you are not the people don't feel connected to you ankasa because every time they own with TV though. If you say friend the radio be show be when that I think the people see you as to be part of them. Into why they
I get you.
Me, I'm from Takrady. Why they said Takrady na friend the Pama Kenata unborn Jumana Accra na baby I won't say the Takrady njum we blow automatically because you feel the way the yen canine. That is how it is.
Okay, all right. Vypa, let me hear your feedback on this. Do you feel that you have enough grounds to let you sustain through various seasons as an artist? You know, Loso speaks on the fact that a BTL experience, like being on the ground, engaging in shows, which used to happen back in the day more than now. The concentration is now more on digital, where you don't have a direct access with your fans. It's just feed the music on the social media platforms and then it floats out there. Do you feel you have grounds enough in terms of the team, as well as is the industry favorable enough to you to let you sustain through various seasons? As in the next 10 years to come, we'll still be mentioning Vypa.
Oh yeah, but please, can everybody hear me clear?
And now, very, very clear, very clear.
Hello?
Yeah, very clear.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll say that, yeah, we have a very good grounds, as in me, my camp, and whatever that we've put in place. So all the same, that's what I said. It's a lot of work. Right now, we have a lot of people in the space, and it's making everything, because what you are doing, like 100,000 of people are doing the same thing on the media. When you scroll, it's going down. So it's about the plans and whatever that you've put in place to make it work for you. And it deals with the grounds and
what are some of the works that what are some of the
being
physical
consistent?
What are some of the physical things you are doing with your team? If you can share, the hard work you're putting in. What is it like? What is the routine like? Are you making calls to people? Are you having meetings, investors? I want you to paint a picture for us.
Okay, yeah, for real, we are doing that, but all the same, all boils down to money. So we've found a way to just make everything, like we are trying to, like we are moving to like people, because see, for right now, regardless how you're going to decorate it or not, it boils down to money. Yeah, because the people that the people that are going to meet, they have a family to fill, of which we understand perfectly. But here's the case that you don't have the resource right now to do it. So how? So we have a way to do that. Yeah. And that's that me, my concept. I have a concept because I felt like I don't have to be a big artist before I give back to my people. Right now that they are following me, give wild support, make sure they come through wherever I'm performing and giving me that energy, listen to my songs. I have to give back to them right now. And right now, it's hardly for emerging artists like my category to do that. I have my own concept that I've been doing for the past 3 years. That is my way concept. And this keeps me going each and every time, because it's easy to move to people like, oh, boss, I have this concept that I'm doing. The person, we show the person pictures, videos, and all that. So it's all part of the groundwork.
Okay.
People that we trying to talk to backdoor and the kind of proof.
So let me ask you about this. Yeah. Sorry, let me ask you about this. Because of time, we hear of that every artist song is on a digital service platform, and the DSP, it's on AudioMark, it's on Boomplay, it's on this Tidal, you know, and all the names you mentioned. Are you making money from these platforms? And if you are, which of them is paying the most? That's the perception that we get.
Well,
Bro.
well,
for that, yeah.
Because when I see artists that roll in, you know, some ride, and we see them dressed up, and the perception is that when you get your music on these DSPs, it's paying you. You know, you're making money from your YouTube, and all these platforms. If you are making money, if you agree on making money, which platforms offers the most, and what are the earnings like?
the earnings, it will depend on how your music how your music is streamed, or how many times your music is streamed. That one there, of course, many 100,000 streams now will be in 1 million streams. It cannot be the same thing. It will be different. You know, the 1 million streams will get high past me. We streams not the not, but as an artist, me feel that by 60%, 70% of your revenue or a show is after baby shows in that. So me, that is what I believe. Artists with the Adele and Drake, won't believe the same thing, because they have more streams than streams, what they did there for the whole of their life. So, okay, I would say imagine artists like me, most of revenue, music revenue I'll get, and it shows, like shoes, music shoes.
Yeah, Vypa, what about you? Are you making money from streams?
Yeah. Okay. We have money in streaming though, like we get it. But honestly, since I started putting my songs on DSPs and stores and all that, it's just last month that we decided, let's check what account was in the account. How much do we have? And bro, the amount that I saw, me taking a look at the numbers that I have, the streams, I'm beginning to understand that unless maybe you get some bigger song or grow the catalog way big, yeah, because it pays. Fine, but for us, the emerging artists, how much are you going to get from there?
Man.
So when we see, are you saying that? So when we see artists, that boast of revenue from streams in our territory, it is not the case.
I think.
Please come again.
I was asking that. So when we see artists in our territory boast of money from streaming, go stream our music, go stream, they make it look like money is coming from the streams. That isn't the case, is it?
Be scary. Be scary like that.
Yeah. Oh, but people too, they get money from there, like artists be when you stay for.
Yeah, I'm saying some people are making it back. I believe at some point, unless you grow your catalog to some point, or you have some big songs like that,
viral songs.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. So, well, just
that one day, maybe one song.
You're saying
maybe that one song can just all the songs for it to grow, so that maybe you get a bigger bag. But for me, my sport, my category are there inside. They don't be scary.
Okay,
but still, then for go listen.
Okay, before I let you off, one last thing before I let you off, let me ask you guys: has Ghana in music industry been friendly to you or harsh? When I say media industry, I mean everybody. The Jays, the cereals, everybody. Jason, everybody. When you pick phone to call, say you want pull through on something. When you need investor, when you need you want to be on some show, some award scheme, they don't mention you. I want to find out from you, being honest as emerging artist, as you rightly said, that has the industry been fair to you?
works no better, like your works will show, because I cannot say that I want to be on 3 music platforms. But me on logical them so works no better. But for me now, I would say media, I don't know. So far so good. They have been good to me. Eboa was such like demand is common, but me maybe I'm the one, so I bypass. But the most of them, they have been good to me. Both Takra, the Cape Coast Takra, they have been very, very helpful.
Vypa, let me pick your say on this, and we can wrap up.
Yeah, as for me too, I can't complain. They've been very, 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 very good to me. You know what I mean? They've been very good to me. But all the same, I feel like yeah, every media house, like, okay, we've been putting this kind of artist, this person on for a while. Okay, why not have something with them? Because I feel like the media, the moment that maybe they will help you, maybe get your bars, maybe get bigger songs and all that. See, no one will reign forever. But I believe that the moment that artists will fall off a bit and the media goes back. From an angle, I've not experienced that, but I did see what they happen. But I feel like maybe there should be understanding, maybe documented something like, okay, this media house and this person, like be something very flexible, so that hand go, hand come. If I'm going down, you raise me up small, you give me some helping hand.
Wait.
If a day on active,
Vypa, if you are going down,
see, because we see this plenty. We can't always come and lie and be good to me.
I need him to say that.
Nah, something we for touch on. I believe, yeah.
Okay,
We don't have much time. Like something they really for touch on.
No,
like
look again.
Media. If you have the news, we talk about you. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Let's go. I want to hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. So it's like that. They've been good to us, but it shouldn't be something that it should end maybe along the line. That is how I feel, because it's how will you feel if, let's say, 3 music like us, I know blow, okay, then play my song, blah, blah, I can't blow, and later it's got to do with the artist too as well.
Yeah.
Maybe you go come, get big song, then the 3 music will call you, we need this, and they say, this, I get this for here, like stories. So it be like,
talk out. Like, I want to hear you. Talk out.
That's not how it should be. It shouldn't be. That's why I believe that most like people like media house talk about you when you have the news, or maybe when you are like you did your prime, when you have the big song, all that is something that is because nimpa humpa. I feel you. So let's sit. Let's talk about
Trip has a question.
When I don't have that energy.
Yeah, I said Kojo Trip has a question for you.
Yeah, I just have one question. That Vypa, in your previous submission, you said everything boils down to money, and then Loso has also talked about the fact that some of the media houses have asked for money, and some of them have also just been very graceful. So my question is one, like relationships and finances. Which one do you think works for you as emerging acts, like relationship or finances? Which one is the way to go?
Relationship with a little bit of finance.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Vypa, like relationship comes first.
Relationship. I would say relationship, but Trip, let's say, like, this be very practical. Let's say, Trip, I have very good relationship with you. Yeah, you are in the space you are. Maybe you put artists on. I have good See, you put me on 1, 2, 3. But let's say me the Loso come. Loso put like 20,000. Loso put 20,000. Like we always pray for same spot, bro. Just be honest with me. Be honest with me.
Man for chop, yeah.
Charlie, gentlemen, thank you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because I think that it's something that I believe that we should really sit and find a way. It's not a day thing. It's something that we really sit to find a way to do it.
Yeah. It's a conversation that needs to be had. But before I let you off, though, what is new from both of you? Loso, what's new from your camp? What's new from you as well?
Training, me, Kojo Vypa, Kojo Trip, they are on my upcoming EP, exclusively, and it will be released just this month. So, watch out for my EP, Glory Boy too.
Oh, looking forward to that. You have our support, trust me. Vypa, what
bless up.
Will the updates be? Yes, we should watch out for you on Loso's upcoming EP. What's new from you?
Oh yeah, me. I have my EP out already. That is Inspiration from Pains, and it's doing amazing. Yeah. So I will urge everybody to go and listen to the tape, and I believe you will love it. And my up and coming event, that is Moe concert, Monster on Earth concert, is coming off on the 4th of July this year. So wherever you day for Ghana, make sure you pull up on the 4th in Elmina Central Region to just listen good music, let's vibe and enjoy as well.
Charlie.
And DJ Breezy has released another tape, Gen Z tape, and I'm pleased and blessed to be on that. It's out now, so make sure you check that one too out.
I like that. We did for you. And on that concert as well, please let's talk about it. We would love to be on there with you to pour through all the massive support. So, Charlie, gentlemen, thank you so very much. On short notice, but you still came through for us. Yes, as always. Thank you. So, we've been talking to Loso and we're talking to Vypa, sharing insights on what their challenges have been in the space as well. We're wrapping up at the next 2 minutes. But, gentlemen in house, I know Trip and Jason as well, real quickly, you also share in that same space. Just that sometimes you let this side of you overshadow your music, but you guys, I don't even understand you guys, man. You literally work on a radio and a TV station. Trap, all of you creative, you boys, like yo, are your challenges different from them as well?
No, I mean it's not different, but I mean we have Demi. I mean they are mentioning Demi G. I said Demi G. Masha Demi Chakawafasa. Let the Demi of the Chakala.
I don't know whether you want to call something, but anyway. But I was asking you when we're having our meal. Your meal. Those visuals ready. Okay, these people. Yeah. So what are your challenges then? Because I mean, you're not full. I know you don't commercialize that space of you guys. No matter you are artists, you don't. But you definitely still push yourself as artists. But unlike what they have just shared, what are your challenges? Because you have a show. You're on TV. You can put your music on there any day you like. Almost.
I mean, I think that. I think that the channel, shouts to Eyeglass, Fahim,
who are these?
These are social media guys in the house. Eyeglass, Fahim, DJ Yawa, everybody. I think that the company itself does a great job in
speaking because HR will call you.
But supporting it's like in-house.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact
in-house
that
talent.
How you guys don't use and Jason knows everybody in the industry. He's been doing this since only God knows how long. Understand? He's grey but he's black. But so what I question you to, I mean we are wrapping it up. But what I question is that why don't you guys who have the opportunity maximize it beyond others who will have to walk in here and engage all sorts and relationship, as this Vypa said. I think I don't know, Cyril. Okay, sorry.
I have a theory that is probably because of their exposure to the industry from this side of it. They know that those assets you are describing are not magic ones.
But people have used don't say yes to him for you. But people have used it and it's working for them.
But the people who use it don't have to deal with the other side or don't have the insights of the other side. To the people on the outside, it looks perfect.
If
Three Music play my song, no, I go.
No, but still, there's a magic to it. It's supposed to work out.
Jason, it doesn't work like that anymore.
For me, I would say that I guess like what you're really saying, based on the insights that we have, at a point you want to take a seat back and then just
at a point. Are you saying you've been sitting at a point?
No,
music has been existing like, for 5 years. Bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. For me, having been exposed to the inner workings of the industry and everything, I think that I've gotten to the point where you want to take a seat back and then just
taking a seat down.
Take a seat back.
Cyril.
No,
and then just like work.
So why? I'm sorry, team. I'm sorry. Just give me one more minute. But so why we can't say it doesn't work? It works.
I mean,
radio gets results. Cyril, you know that. Don't even work out on that one. Radio gets results. TV gets results. You have telcos, you have finance institutions, you have beverage companies walking in here doing Flames condoms sat in your seat because they've identified this platform as a promotional tool to reach an audience. So what I don't understand is that I know many artists that are OAPs, are presenters, are media personalities that have never used the platform.
So let me
I'm not a rapper. I was back
so let me categorize the underground and uninterested.
Honestly, I want to hear from them. They don't talk.
No, they show me.
They for talk. They
send me message. That's why
you talk. I won't pick Jason and Jason.
So for the underground and uninterested, yes, that be the group. Yeah. They like that. You see the things you are mentioning about brands using radio and blah blah. The dynamics are different. The purpose is different. There's a need for most of these brands, one way or the other, and people are already looking out for them. But if this year alone, there's probably been maybe 5,000 Ghanaian artists, right? And that's not even me being funny.
Yeah,
that's not even me being funny. There's probably we are 5 months in. I'm betting that there's 1,000 people every day who are in the studio who want to make it big in music in Ghana.
Kosti just came back from tour with a new artist, playing his music and stuff. So there's always
guys. You are trying to play politics with the answer. I'm asking you, Jason.
So my client would like to speak.
Why haven't you made use of it?
Why am I not seeing Jason and Kojo Trip's videos on 3 Music TV?
Oh, Jay, means you have not been watching.
Please don't let me bring playlist the playlist queen here and ask why are we not seeing it?
I'm actually dropping music this month. I've just been investing in myself.
Hurry up. When was the last time you dropped music?
So I've been investing in myself 3 years. But I'm dropping music this month. So thank you though.
Me mom dear mini I don't have anything to say.
They say somebody gets, want. Somebody wants, get. And on that note, before I wrap it up though, here Debs, do I have my
please? Yes, I only said those things for the watching.
Here is a visual representation, and that's how we wrap up 3 Music's Culture Daily this morning.